Hello and welcome to Charmed and Magical. This is a love reading for Geminis. A love reading for Geminis. Please make sure you like and subscribe if you like what I tell you. Geminis, you're up to something. You're planning something. Your mind is always going. Do you know that most Nobel Prize winners are Geminis? Yeah, something you didn't know. And the only other mammal that makes love like we do is the dolphin. Isn't that interesting, useless fact? Mm-hmm. Gemini, you have two people in front of you, inside of you, rather. And kind of, you don't even know sometimes why you do the things you do, because that switch keeps you a little bit on your toes, really. So we're doing a reading for love. Excuse me. It's a shower. Yeah. Oh my, excuse me. So Gemini, what do you have to say for Gemini? First. Mm. Okay, this is too many. Okay. Next one. That one, yeah. Okay, so Gemini. There is you kind of debate in your own head your angers, your frustrations, and then you try to kind of balance yourself out. At least some do. Other Geminis, many Geminis, jump off the seat of their pants and let out the fire before they think rationally. But I'm going to say that the older ones learn to control that fire, but sometimes they're not. Something's coming fast. It's like a burden you've been carrying or worry. The answer's coming to that burden or worry. Judgment. Be careful how you judge, Gemini, because you're very quick to criticize. You're very quick to point the finger, and therefore you are judged. You seem to be juggling a few things. You've been doing a lot of these Geminis are juggling family and work, or juggling family and more than one work, or more juggling more than one job. Sometimes it feels like you are. I have to say I'm surrounded by Geminis, and although they feel very sometimes like they're drowning in debt or problems, at the end of the day, because they do have Mercury as their planet, at the end of the day, the Geminis are pulling their head out of the water and doing good. But something in a lot of you is falling apart. There's something in a lot of you that's falling apart, and it has to do with family and money. And you're going to feel very stuck in what you're doing, and you want to walk away, but you feel like you're protecting your family. You love your family very much. You're hoping for some kind of justice. And money is coming. A great deal of money. A great deal of money is coming. So this is calling your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmation, visualization, and help bring you together. So those that are paired up, I would say talk things over. Be honest. I find, I don't want to insult anybody, but I do find that Geminis fib a little bit here and there. They exaggerate the truth to their convenience. So you have a very good, those that are paired, most of you are in a good relationship. You're kind of very romantic with each other. Whoever you're married to, you have this romance going on. Um, Religious factors. You have not, and I don't think, some of you have, the religious factor is some of you have allowed that to be a factor in your lives, but it shouldn't be. Love, God is all about love. Forget religion. Religion is a man-made thing. You know, I'm sorry if I'm insulting anyone, but those are my beliefs. I've been working with these spirits for a very long time, and they told me when you die, religion doesn't matter. So, innocence, beloved one, everyone is guiltless in truth, as no one can alter God's handiwork of perfection. Give us your feelings of heaviness, and we can lighten your load. Give us your guilt, anger, and blame that may shroud your loving outlook. Enjoy the peace within your heart once more. So the angels are saying that they're listening to you. Uh, for those of you that pray, that reach out. And I have to say, through all my years, that there is definitely power in prayer. I have used many a prayer, and I have seen results. You have to find the right prayer, though, for things. But yeah, I've seen results in prayers. So there's definitely power in prayer. There's a lot more power, not a lot more, but there's definitely a lot of power in the words and the desire that you want things. How much desire you put into something is how you're going to manifest it. So, Gemini, you like to reward yourself. You've been giving a lot of yourself lately. It's time for you to receive. Make the time to reward yourself in a meaningful way. This balance of giving and receiving is essential to keeping your energy, motivation, and the consistently high level. So many times you are a giver. You can also be a taker. Because Geminis can be takers. But because you're a giver, just watch yourself because you give a lot. Now it's the time for you to receive something in return. There's some life changes coming to many Geminis, whether it's a mental thing, because every 7 years we go through some kind of change. But I'm trying to find out. I feel like many of you are having babies. There's a lot of babies being born, a lot of twins being born this year. Come on, give me one more. Give me one more. One more. Madalena, because I think it was the one. No. Okay, not that many. I'll give it, take one. Relationship. Your primary relationship is with yourself and God. Every other relationship follows from there. To attract, heal, or balance a relationship, then struggle more closely with your loving creator. Or snuggle. I said struggle. Snuggle. Sorry. As you feel safe and loved within, so shall your other relationship bloom and prosper. So here's the thing. I noticed of late that when I go on Instagram and TikTok, there's so much talk about God not existing and that Jesus doesn't live and prove it to me and all this nonsense. I'm thinking there's definitely a higher creator. Jesus Christ did exist. I know. And there it is inside of you. something that's called a soul. And the more you meditate and the more you connect to your higher self, the more you will feel the presence of the oneness. Okay. So Gemini, be honest. Don't lie. Heart-to-heart conversations are necessary. It is safe for you to talk about your feelings. There's someone that you need to converse with and tell them how you feel. Something that necessarily has been bothering you about this person, whether it's a partner or a family member. Actions speak louder than words. If you want to know what someone is feeling, watch what they are doing. And this is all feel like it's all in the same person. Balance. There needs to be a healthy balance of physical, emotional, and spiritual intimacy for a relationship to be sustainable. I feel that also pertains to the same thing. So Leos, I'm sorry, Geminis, there is a lot of things weighing you down. Many of you have the right person next to you. Many of you are just meeting someone for the first time. And many of you are dealing with your own brain waves, the way that you think, the way that you do things. You're questioning yourself. And it's almost kind of a good thing because not until we look at ourselves in the mirror do we accept who we are, or do we begin to change to be a better version of ourselves? So, Gemini, this is your love reading, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please give a click and a subscribe. That helps me, and I will be back very soon with something else. I do want to read you a little mantra. Okay, let's do this one. I am healthy. I am successful in everything I do. Everything I say, everything I touch always comes back to me in a perfect way. It's something that you need to let out. Let's see what the universe brings back to you. Everything is energy. So when you pray to God, you do not need to pray every day for the next 3 or 4 months. You just need to pray one time with the right amount of love energy. And usually I get my answers in 24 hours or less. All right, Gemini, see you soon.